I'm Mike Giuseppe. I'm the credit manager of American Express Publishing. And one of my passions is at Christmas time I sell mangers and stables and nativity pieces on eBay. And how I got started on this was I had an old manger set in my closet which I didn't have room for anymore. I decided to put it on eBay for $1.99. And when it finished, it was at $150, and I just couldn't imagine why this thing was sold for so much money. So I started to look into it, and I found out that some of the old nativities have vintage background. They sell for a lot of money, so I decided to start building my own stables and, restoring some figurines that my mom will buy at garage sales, or I'll find on eBay for $1 for a box of 80 in the middle of the summer. And little by little, the business has grown, and it's like in December, I'm like practically a power seller. The first year, I didn't know where to get straw in Manhattan, So I went on the internet and bought a bale of hay. But I had no idea what a bale of hay was. So I get home, and I see straw in the lobby, but I really didn't think twice about it. And I get inside the apartment, and he says, something came for you today, and there's a bale of hay in the middle of the living room. I swear to God, the size of this desk. Now, what are you supposed to do with that? I mean, it was ridiculous. I had no idea, but that's the kind of trouble I get into with this thing. One thing I decided to do about 3 years ago was I started donating 10% of my sales to the ASPCA. I just felt it was something good to do. It kind of keeps me off the street.
My name is Matt Carson. I'm the editorial production manager for Food and Wine magazine, and I love doing yo-yo tricks and Etch-a-Sketch art. And I've been doing Etch-a-Sketches about 10 years now. A good friend of mine just got one as like a Secret Santa gift from his office once, and I used to hang out at his apartment a lot, and I picked it up and doodled on it a little bit, and I turned out to be pretty good at it. One of the things that I like about it is that it takes a long time and requires a lot of focus and a long attention span. But the art always comes out looking really nice, and it's very impressive looking, and they make really good wedding gifts. The average Etch-a-Sketch takes 8 to 12 hours, depending on how complex it is, how much artwork has to go on the screen. A really good one that I would be happy to give as a gift or sell to somebody is about 10 or 12 hours. I have had some Etch-a-Sketch tragedies. There was about 5 years ago, I had a gallery show in a bar in Brooklyn, and one of those Etch-a-Sketches got knocked off the wall, and it was completely destroyed. And it was a really good one, unfortunately. But what I did was, what I later did is I drew another one, a picture of dogs playing poker, and the picture that had been on the Etch-a-Sketch that was destroyed, I drew that really tiny and had it hanging on the wall in the background in that one, behind the dogs. When I was a kid, I found a yo-yo in my attic, and it was a cheap piece of plastic that I probably wouldn't even deign to use nowadays. I was probably a sophomore in high school, I guess, and I started fidgeting with it, and I got good at it pretty quickly, which was really satisfying. I have a collection of about 50 yo-yos. I brought a bunch in here today. This briefcase holds 15. They're very fun, and I don't know a lot of other people that do yo-yo tricks, and generally people are pretty impressed when I show them off.
Try wearing the sunglasses. Well, people could have different size staffs.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So you're not really going to see that.
Game is Texas Hold'em. Small blind, big blind.
You can learn a lot about business from playing poker.
Like how to read the competition.
Learn to know when someone's bluffing.
When to take risks and when to bet big. I raise $200.
Know when to hold them. Call.
Know when to fold them.
Playing games after work with coworkers strengthens relationships. All in, suckers.
And can be pretty revealing. I call, I shot.
Talk about your will to win. I fold.
Sometimes the cards fall for you just right. I'm in.
Yeah, this will be the thought.
And sometimes you just can't get a break. Oh, man.
Let's see the cards. 3 of a kind. Just missed the straight.
Yes!
And let's not forget good sportsmanship and humility.